This is your final step up the ladder. This is the direct final statement. I'm not going to take it anymore. Now, you got to be careful here, because anything you say or do can be used against you if it goes to trial, goes to mediation. So be very careful what you do here. You don't go to this last stage and threaten something that you can't deliver. You start off with now, the opening statement needs to be a description of what has to happen, but it needs to be phrased in a way that explains to the person that they are responsible for what's happening and you're just doing what you have to do because they have not done something that they were supposed to do. Now be very careful here. The second step, the second paragraph is always, again, the details. Make sure the person knows exactly what they have to do, when they have to do it. Make sure you state this in ways that cannot be misunderstood. Then the final step is always the call to action. Now be very careful here. If you threaten to sue, you need to understand that the minute you do that, the person does not have to talk to you anymore. They only have to talk to your lawyer. If you don't have a lawyer, you're going to have to hire one. So never threaten to sue, because when you do that, all of a sudden the whole situation is no longer under your control. You're going to have to get the law involved. In fact, I would say just in general, never call emergency public safety services, because the minute you do that, you're no longer in control. You only do that when it's an absolute emergency. The classic, I guess, worst case that I'm aware of, where there was a woman who was being beaten by her son. He was tearing up the house, so she called the police. The police arrived, the man attacks the police then killed him right there in front of his mother. Be very careful about threatening to sue, about calling in the police, about calling in 911 just in general, because the minute you do that, the responders are, by law, they have to do their job, and you are no longer in control. So the goal here is to get the person to respond, to get the person to talk, to get the person to do what you want them to do. Now, this is the final statement. This is the final step in the ladder. Be very careful what you do, because remember, anything you say or do can be used against you.